How do medications for sexual disorders work and why is it important for you to know about it? Let's talk about this topic in this video. I'm Dr. Praveen Tripathi. I'm a consultant psychiatrist and sexual disorders specialist. Now, before we understand how do these medications work, we need to understand that erection is a multi-step process. What are the steps involved? The first step is when a person gets sexually excited, there is a chemical that gets released in the penile tissue or the penis, which is nitric oxide. Let's call this chemical A. So the first step is nitric oxide or chemical A gets released into the penis. This chemical A results in formation of another chemical which is cyclic GMP. Let's call it chemical B. And this chemical B increases the blood flow into the penis, which results in erection. So to sum it, a person is sexually excited, that leads to release of chemical A, that in turn leads to release of chemical B, which leads to increase in the blood flow and the erection. When the body breaks down this chemical B, the blood flow into the penis decreases and gradually the erection is lost. Now, how do the tablets work? How do the sildenafil, the tadalafil, the Manforce, Viagra, all these tablets, how do they work? Basically what they do is they decrease the breakdown of this chemical B. This chemical B which was increasing the blood flow, if you do not allow its breakdown to happen, what will be the result? The blood flow will continue to increase in the penis and the erection would become better. Now, why is it important for you to know? Sometimes patients come to me and I'm sure to other doctors and they are very disheartened. They say that they took the pill 1 hour before, but even after taking the pill, they were not able to have a good erection. Sometimes they say I took twice the dosage, still I could not get a good erection, and they are very distraught because of that. They feel that there is something seriously wrong about their body. Either the blood vessels are damaged or the nerves are damaged or something bad is happening. Now you must remember that medications are working on the chemical B, which is the second step. If because of some reason the first step is not happening or the chemical A is not getting released, the rest of the steps are immaterial. And this is precisely what happens when a person is anxious. If somebody is trying to have sex, somebody is going for sexual intercourse, but instead of sexual arousal, there is anxiety. He is afraid about the outcome. What will happen? The chemical A, which is nitric oxide, would not get released in proper quantities. If the chemical A is not there in proper quantities, chemical B of course would not be there in proper quantities. And no matter how much medication you take, there would not be any increase in the levels of chemical B because the first step is not there. So if somebody is having problems in getting erection even after taking medications, it does not mean at all that the person is having a serious issue. It probably means that he was not properly aroused at the time or he was probably anxious at that time. Now we need to remember this because sometimes people become extremely disturbed and then they make a conclusion in their minds that even if the medications are not able to help me, nothing would be able to help me. So it's not that big a deal. If we understand the process, we would understand why would medications not work in certain cases. So friends, this platform Sexual Solves has been created to disseminate or impart such medical information because we feel as a practitioner for last couple of years, I feel that there is a lot of misinformation out there about sexual problems and sexual disorders which is complicating the whole issue. If we are able to make people aware about things, probably treatment of sexual disorders would not remain as complicated as it is today. So if you want to join us, you can connect with this platform. Thank you.